Hey, what's going on, Leo? Okay, guys, getting ready to do your monthly reading. I hope you guys are doing really well. Hope you had a wonderful holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. All right, guys, this will be a general collective reading for the sign of Leo, that's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. As always, please only take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? Don't try to make it fit if it does not. All right, let's see what Spirit has for you guys, Leo. Actually, let me start. I feel like I need to start with these. Give me 1 second. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for Leo today, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Forbidden. Okay. All right, that's number 18 or maybe 81 if that resonates. That number resonates, actually. Also reduces to the number 9. So forbidden. Huh. Maybe you're dealing with something that you're feeling is forbidden, or maybe someone feels like you are forbidden, the forbidden fruit, something like that, a forbidden relationship in some way. Conclusion. Oh, look at that. Chapter 1 and the end. Okay, well, something is definitely ending here. Maybe this was something that was kept secret, okay, because you felt like it was forbidden in some way. Grove. Look at that. Hang on, I want to look at this card. I haven't seen it. Okay, that's actually beautiful. I think it was a situation where there wasn't a lot of growth, to be honest with you. That's what I'm getting. So you may have been in some kind of secretive situation, or maybe you're in one currently that's not actually growing. It seems to me like it may be closing out. Or maybe it did. It could have been like I don't know, just something that was kind of on a whim. Maybe you came together and then it broke apart just as fast or something. Honesty. Okay. But I feel like somebody here may want to, or maybe there was a lack of honesty, honestly. Or maybe someone here wants to convey some kind of truth, some kind of honesty here. Yeah, here we go, beauty. So somebody here could definitely be focused on your beauty here. Okay, maybe they put a lot of stock as well when it comes to beauty. Something here is forbidden, though. I keep going back to that card there. Or maybe somebody is forbidden this relationship, forbidding this relationship from coming together, a situation from coming together. Maybe that's what happened in the past. So there was a lack of growth here and something ended. There was also a lack of honesty. I get that very strongly. So somebody here was not being honest about something, but they may wish to come forward now and be honest. Let me keep going here. And it's coming back, it looks to me like a situation that has clearly reached some kind of conclusion. So some kind of ending here. Look at this, obedience. Yeah, listen, okay. I mean, this is pretty clear here. Obedience to what? This person may have been succumbing to some kind of peer pressure. They may have worried about what other people thought, especially if you guys were in some kind of forbidden relationship. We have High Priestess of Fire here, so it could be you. You guys are obviously fire signs, so that could be you. You could be a person that's very spiritual. You could be a high priestess, okay, that uses the fire element. You could be the fire element, obviously, but you could also use the fire element to create, to manifest. Maybe that was what is forbidden. Maybe you're dealing with someone who is really religious or something like that, or doesn't believe in that. Or maybe you just have differences. Maybe you're like a different background. Forbidden would usually tell me you're different in some way. Either you have some kind of different background, nationality, age. Maybe you guys work together. You would be maybe an HR nightmare or something like that. Yeah, definitely something like that, okay? And I think there was a real lack of honesty, because even though I think someone may have been focused more on beauty here, okay, so maybe on the way you look, or perhaps that was you, whichever one, but you weren't really thinking about the long-term effects, something along those lines here. There's definitely a lack of honesty here, but I feel like someone wants to be honest for some reason. Oh my God, look at this. I just looked at the bottom of the deck and it says differences. That's what I was talking about. I think that's why it was forbidden, to be fair. But there's a card here that says, reminder, don't forget. Now, we're going to get into that and see what that means, because that can mean a couple different things here. All right, that can mean don't forget the way this panned out before, okay, even if someone wants to come forward and be honest with you. Remember, this person is focused on beauty, which tells me this person may just go from, you know, whatever the next shiniest object is. There's a reason there was a lack of growth here. Okay, we need to get into it and kind of find out what that might be. Let me get some of these, I think, to start. That dog is quite loud, huh? I'm sorry, hopefully that's not bothering you guys. Sure, it will calm down. Get a couple more. Okay, I cut on dark shades. Okay, somebody being very discreet, and then someone, tools, which tells me that someone may be thinking about trying to fix a certain situation here. All right, Spirit, talk to me. Give me some more context on this situation for my Leo collective. Fairy, yeah, wishes fulfilled, dreams. This person may have actually viewed you as some kind of dream come true, or you to them, okay? But something kept you guys apart, because I feel like there was differences here. That is my biggest thing here. I think there was differences here. I think the differences is what gave a situation that may have been quite substantial a false start here. So it could have started and it could have ended just as quickly here. Someone here was being obedient to whatever it was, okay? Obedient to whatever, you know, their family said, whatever the work said, whatever society said, knowing that you were a wish fulfillment. Something also here about your innocence. That is a fairy, okay? So a card about innocence as well. Maybe they looked at you as being very innocent here. Look at this. Yeah, but they took their opportunity with you, even though... See, something is substantial here, I'm telling you, because we have wish fulfilled and then we have tree of life as well. So I don't think this is your run-of-the-mill situation, relationship, something like that, okay? We do have karma here, but karma is good and karma is bad. Just remember that. I know we talk about it a lot, and honestly, we never even talk about it unless we're talking about it bad, generally. But karma is good as well. We're always living our karma, good or bad. Somebody, I think, took the opportunity here because they wanted it, even though it was forbidden. But then it ended up ending quickly, okay? Because the bottom line is, I don't know if someone said something to them. We expect you to be obedient to this. We expect you to, you know what I'm saying, to succumb to our way of thinking. What the family wants or what society wants, something like that. Or it could have been work. Like I said, this could also have been around work. I mean, well, I don't want to lose my job. You don't want to lose your job. Okay, so we have to be obedient to the job, not see each other. But something's coming up here. Something must have happened here, because this is actually falling on conclusion here, okay? So there was some kind of sabotage, I feel like, that was done to this specific situation. Could have been the person expecting someone else here to be obedient. Okay. Yeah, look at this. All right, I'm kind of taken back to this, actually. The saying is, where there's smoke, there's fire. I feel like sabotage. I almost feel like an outsider was doing this sabotage in here. Okay, maybe throwing up some smoke. Or maybe this person that you were dealing with, maybe you felt as well. I don't know. I feel like things aren't what they seem for some reason. Somebody here could have actually been tied down to another situation here. Okay, they could have been restricted in some way. Maybe you felt like this person wasn't, maybe you didn't know that, number one. Okay, and maybe you felt like this person was kind of blowing smoke. All right, they weren't showing up for you. But something happened here because, the growth tells me something wasn't moving and wasn't growing. Okay, and so I think you had to probably put down some kind of judgment on this, or maybe Spirit did put down some kind of judgment on this. You definitely made a final decision, it looks like, to probably leave this alone. That's why it says chapter 1, the end. Yeah, I think you had to leave something behind, is what it looks like, or somebody here left something behind. Look at this, yeah. Honesty. Somebody wasn't honest. I've been saying that from the jump, okay? I felt that because it says here the tunnel. So somebody definitely had tunnel vision here. I think somebody was focused on how forbidden this was. That's what I think. I think they were more focused on the differences and how forbidden this was, and being obedient to whatever, that they couldn't see the bigger picture. Definitely someone who had a narrow view of things. You guys could have also had differences in terms of, I mean, it could have just been ideas, okay? Could have been politics. It could have been anything like that. Look at this. This could have been a person that had a very hard exterior. Okay, very cautious, moved very slowly. Okay, very difficult for them to open up and actually be honest. Look at that. Yeah. Deception and lies, though. I said this person may have been one that kind of chased beauty. Always move into the next shiny thing, the next shiny object in a sense. I said I felt like maybe an outsider created some kind of sabotage here. Could have interfered with the relationship. There could have been a snake that was in the mix somewhere. Could have been another person that your person could have potentially been dealing with, or maybe they wanted your person. There's definitely deception and lies about this. It could have also been just your person going towards someone here because, again, chasing that next shiny object, right? Wow, shit. I don't know what is going on here. Somebody is going through a major tower moment here, okay? We've already seen sabotage, explosion, smoke, and now we're seeing tower. All right, somebody's life might be blowing up due to their deception, their lies. Okay, it's the same person that may be in this player energy, someone who just kind of chases beauty. They don't really think about the consequences, somebody that self-sabotages others, someone who you had a very short time with is what I'm feeling. Let's look at this obedience. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. Obedience. Somebody wanted them to close that door. Okay, so I don't know if you closed the door and you just blocked this person off completely. You could have. All right, maybe you were being obedient to yourself here, but I feel like somebody else could have also done that. They could have very well ghosted, ended a cycle in some sense. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at this. This is crazy. See, this person can't stop watching you. Okay, that's the issue now. They can't stop watching you. They want to try and heal a situation. Maybe they've also seen you do a lot of healing here. Okay, maybe they see that you're taking care of yourself. You've been kind of taking, just soothing yourself, healing from past wounds. Maybe they see that you've actually ended a cycle completely with them and that you're completely closed off as well. All right, that may be why they're wanting to come forward and be honest here. Okay, but this person feels like they're in love with you, okay? They feel like there is some kind of true loyalty here. All right, give me more, Spirit. How interesting. Okay. Give me more on this situation for my Leos, please. Tree. Did we see that before? I thought we saw. No, we didn't. Okay, so we have the tree here. So tree is all about health. It's about growth. Okay, it could be a Virgo that you're actually dealing with, or you could have Virgo highly aspected in your chart here. But this is about expansion. Okay, this is about being deeply rooted in your belief systems. But you could also have some kind of, because it is a tree, right? So the roots go very deep. This could also tell me that you guys have a past life connection in some way. Then we have coffin. Wow. Completion, transformation, death. Okay. This is also the card of Leo in this particular deck. Okay. This also is a card of painful change. So maybe somebody here recognized that this was a very deep connection. Okay. Maybe they felt like there could be some kind of growth in this connection. But obviously, I think the sabotage came very early on just because of the way the cards are falling here. And you had to make it, I think that you had to make some kind of decision here to make a painful change. Okay, now the coffin is also about grief. Okay, people grieve when someone dies here. You could have also felt defeated, for a time period. But then we have the bear here. Yeah, so I'm wondering if this is a work situation again, because I keep seeing this over here with obedience. And this is, the bear is obviously a card of Taurus here, but it shows me somebody could have been a boss in this situation. Doesn't have to be. It could have just been that you were dating someone or with someone that was in some kind of leadership position, or you could have been. That might have been why it was forbidden. Definitely someone who shows a lot of strength. You could have both been kind of bullheaded, honestly. Anytime I see Taurus, I always think about that. They could have been forceful in their approach even. This card is also one about influence, though. So with obedience, I tend to think, since I already did say I feel like somebody else interfered from the outside, someone maybe was trying to have some kind of influence over this situation. Maybe making someone make a choice, maybe feeling like this was something forbidden that they didn't want. I'm going back to family, but it could definitely be work. Yeah, but look at this. I mean, this person can't stop thinking about you. They're looking back to the past here. Okay, they want to return to the past is what I'm getting here. There's a lot of nostalgia here, a lot of memories here. And then we have the key. So I think that they're looking for answers. Another card of Leo in this deck, okay? The timing on the key is any day now, just so that you know, okay? So the key, though, is about trying to get answers, okay? They're trying to unlock, all right, this part of them that has the answers in them. They're trying to have some kind of breakthrough here. All right, now they might feel that this is actually something that's fated. They could feel like you have the key to their heart as well. But I feel like the key in this particular deck is more about having breakthroughs and trying to unlock some kind of revelations, if you will, to more information, because they know something is really familiar in this connection. So this person is searching. They're searching because I feel like I feel like they're kind of hung up on the past. They're looking back, right? They're looking at the memories. They're thinking about the memories. Maybe they're rereading old text or looking at old photos, something along those lines. And then we have the card of Snowflake. So it may very well be political. But it could also be, Snowflake is really about, this card is not about political, obviously, but I'm sure you guys know where I was going with that. But a snowflake here, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? This could also tell me that something is at a standstill. It could tell me that, you know, something's going to happen in the winter, all right? Which we're in here in this hemisphere anyway. But it's also about being different, all right? It's about being unique. Somebody understands that this situation, this relationship is different, that it's unique, okay? They may also understand that it's complex, all right? Maybe they're trying to get some kind of clarity on this particular situation so that they can understand it a little bit more. And kind of what they gave up is what I'm getting. Somebody here could have been heavily focused here on their finances. They could have been overly focused on some kind of wealth here with the fish card, on abundance, on getting their life together. Definitely nothing wrong with that. But I feel like somebody here may have been overly focused on that. And also how people see them. If they were already attached, they may not have wanted to leave some kind of situation that provided them with wealth, okay? Now, obviously, I don't know if this person was attached or not, but that's what I got from that card. You could also be dealing with a Pisces. Yeah, and then we have the Lilith here, though. I'm telling you. So this is what I'm strongly feeling. Somebody is definitely seeing you. I think that you really pulled them in. And this is Scorpio energy as well. I mean, I think that you were able to really pull them in because this person was always looking for the next shiny thing, okay? I said before they could have been in a Knight of Wands energy. I haven't pulled cards yet, but they could have been kind of in that player energy, just chasing down, looking at beauty, not thinking about substance at the time, okay? They could have been, you know, looking for things just based on passion. Looking for situations based on passion, okay? It could have also looked at you in this Lilith energy as a powerful female. That could have been a little bit intimidated in them. It's like they loved it, but they didn't know how to take it. Yeah, but then we see the scythe here, and I think it just came to a sudden end here, okay? This is very sudden. This is a removal. This is clearing. This is a separation or a breakup. I almost feel like somebody is going through a breakup. I don't know why that is, but I'm feeling like someone here may actually be going through a breakup currently as well. So I don't know how long it's been since you've seen this person, but maybe it is through that breakup. Maybe it is going through other things in their life that they've been able to recognize the situation to a certain extent, but it looks like you have left. You ended it after chapter 1, so I don't know if you guys have remained in touch or what, because I do feel like somebody may want to come forward and convey some kind of honesty here about what happened, what took place. So maybe you guys were just friends. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Yeah. conflict around this situation. Some kind of fighting, arguments, disagreements. That might still be the situation. I definitely feel there was third party interference, an outside source here wanting obedience from this person, expecting them to do a certain thing, act a certain way, not date. I feel outside, whatever this differences are. You are forbidden, 100%. That's what I'm getting. This situation is forbidden. Whatever the differences are, there's a lot of focus being put on this. And I also think that that might have created a lot of conflict here. All right. Yeah. Again, to where somebody here had to complete a cycle. So you may have been hanging on to this for a long time. All right. Now you could also, there might be conflict now because maybe you live far away. Maybe that was part of the conflict as well. You could literally live around the world or across the world or across a body of water here. Somebody definitely feels very conflicted, I think, regarding that. And that could have always been the situation. Okay, and then we have the Magician here. Nonetheless, it looks like somebody is trying to manifest you, trying to bring you back, okay? Or trying to bring this back into being. Maybe they're just trying to manifest this simple conversation here, okay? If you guys have not talked in a while, maybe that's what they're trying to do. All right, somebody's definitely trying to bring something back into being in some way, and it's somebody who has been soul searching. Okay, that's the second card we got about that. All right, the person up here with the key, right? That's about answers. That's about unlocking awareness. Okay, we see that again reiterated. We have someone here in this Hermit energy seeking enlightenment, soul searching, reflecting on what they know, trying to get some kind of inner guidance. Oh, wow. Because they're feeling heartbroken here. So I don't know if this I did say something about somebody getting hurt or someone feeling hurt in a situation. Maybe that comes after seeking some kind of, doing some kind of soul searching. It could also be if they were attached to something, finding out that that was not maybe what they thought it was, or maybe it was something that ended up hurting them in some way. But whatever has happened here, this heartbreak is about you now. Okay, so I'm feeling like this person feels heartbroken. They feel betrayed. Something to do with you. I don't know if you left, if you moved. I don't know if it's because you guys are having conflict. You're no longer talking the way that you once did. I definitely know that they feel some kind of betrayal here. And especially if there was interference or people saying maybe that you guys didn't belong together. You're too different, that sort of thing. Maybe they're seeing that other people were creating obstacles in your life, even explosions. Maybe they were they were absolutely trying to interfere with your particular situation to keep you all apart. Yeah, look at this. We have a Queen of Wands, a Queen of Swords here. Okay, so usually this is definitely a very perceptive person, very keen insight. Fair judgment, usually right decisions. Your person could be that. They could be a person where their thoughts absolutely dominate their feelings. Very intelligent person. Okay. Wow, look at this. Empress in reverse. Yeah, honestly, I think your person may have been married. They might have actually been attached to someone else, or this could be a mother. Okay, it could have been someone that they definitely had some kind of contract with, that they helped with. Maybe they helped with a home. Maybe they helped with, the kids. Something along those lines. There definitely could have been some kind of monetary connection between two people here. Definitely not a lot of feelings or emotion. It was very logically placed or based is what I want to say. This person might actually spend a lot of time in working as well. Yeah, they could have definitely spent a lot of time working and maybe trying to climb the ladder in some way. I talked earlier about somebody in their finances. They could have definitely been doing that. They might have spent a lot of time doing that. And maybe they had some other kind of obligation to a family or something like that that had them doing that as well. What I don't like here is we do have an Empress in reverse. So this is definitely either a mother or it could be a wife. This is somebody who's generally very insecure. They usually lack confidence. They usually lack growth. Okay, they can be very overbearing in their tendencies. A lot of disharmony here, a lot of negligence here. This person is definitely not. So Empress upright, of course, is very creative and nurturing, bountiful. This is definitely not this person. This is not a person that's able to create on their own. Whoever this is may have been overbearing here, I feel like, on this person. They may have had certain expectations of this person to produce, produce money, whatever. Okay. But there's a real lack of growth here. This could have been the person here, definitely, that was interfering. So it could have been a mother, could have been I feel like a mother, a wife, a baby mama, something like that. Someone that this person was certainly, yeah, you know what I just got was this person definitely, this is someone that this person would have wanted to please in some way. So I think that the heartbreak is definitely coming from this person's soul searching. Okay, then now they're really feeling the pain of everything that's happened here, going back, doing this review here, knowing that there was this was an opportunity here. This was part of their good karma, it looks like to me, that you were actually a wish fulfillment. And whatever was said or done here kind of pulled them away from you in some sense, is what they're thinking, that this was a very rare situation with a snowflake card here. This person may feel very protective over you at this time, where they did, or maybe they feel like they did not protect you or protect this before. Okay, let me look at your energy, Leo. Let me look at Leo's energy, spirit. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, you know this was a missed opportunity, okay? You might have felt like this whole thing was out of control. You may feel that way, actually, if this person comes back. You might actually feel, wow, what is going on, Leo? You might feel like your life is a bit out of control right now, too. This card literally says someone who opposes and upsets your plans. Have we not been talking about that? So maybe there's some kind of, this honesty card that was up here, I said this person wants to convey, I feel like they want to convey some kind of honesty. Maybe this is what they tell you. Maybe this is why you are this Knight of Swords in reverse here. So you've gotten the actual truth, but you feel like this situation is just out of control here, okay? It's very tactless, it's very hurtful here. Maybe it's the way that it's conveyed here, but you're also upset about someone who actually had the audacity, is what I'm feeling, to actually oppose your union, and that someone just kind of followed with that. You might actually feel very trapped in this situation here, very restricted, backed into a corner, it says. This is also a card of feeling victimized, though. Wow, holy smokes. Leo, what is going on with you? You could actually feel, backed into a corner here. All right, you might feel like you've been left out in the cold here. Now, you could have actually lost some kind of money in this situation, too. If this was you in this situation over here with this Empress in reverse, you could have definitely, the person that you're having conflict with, okay, you could have absolutely felt like you were having some kind of financial loss here. But you might also feel like you're out in the cold from the person that you actually love up here, the one that you're nostalgic about, the one that you know, okay, was a unique situation, the one that you actually have clarity on at this time, okay? But you feel stuck in some way. And you're upset about something. You're upset about it because you feel like something here has upset your plans, okay? Gotten into the middle of a situation. Look at, you can't fucking, I'm sorry, you can't make this up. Look at this. You have the 9 again. We already saw wish fulfillment. We just talked about it. Now you have it again. Somebody got in the way of your wish fulfillment. Okay? You might actually be drinking at this time. Hopefully not, but you could be. Okay? This has got you feeling all kind of ways. Look, you can't stop looking to the past here. So these cards up here might actually be you, Leo. These cards could be you, okay? This could be about you and another person, and this is telling me kind of what you've been through up here, the other person that's been kind of over your life or influencing your life in some way, and you've actually pulled back, okay, and had to get some kind of, I don't know, it looks to me like you've gotten some kind of enlightenment over it. You've been doing some soul searching here. I definitely think that you're trying to return. So you're focused on the past. That's what I'm getting here. You're looking back to the past here. You're looking back to a time when things were easier. Maybe you have a lot of nostalgia here. We definitely saw that up here. Okay. You just want things to be, I think, easier. You want to be able to embrace maybe your innocence, your youthfulness, be playful again. I think whatever this has been up here with this Empress in reverse, this person that's very insecure and overbearing, okay, the person that could have been negligent in some way, that refuses to grow. There's a real lack of harmony here. There's a lot of conflict here. And I feel like you don't want that. It's making you feel very stuck. But there's something here where you're also feeling like this was a heartbreaking, very hurtful situation because it may have cost you somebody that you love here. That's what I'm God, Leo, look at this. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of loss, a lot of grief, a lot of sadness over a situation, a lot of heartbreak. I just noticed that fell also on the Three of Swords. And then we have the Chariot, okay? But you may be thinking about moving towards someone, maybe even making a move altogether. Maybe you're trying to gather all of your willpower now to kind of move forward. Gather all of your self-discipline here to kind of move ahead. You know something was sabotaged, okay? You know that you allowed something, okay? I'm sorry, but somebody here anyway allowed something, or someone, I should say, differences to get in the way of something that could have been magical, it looks like. But someone said it's forbidden. Maybe you felt that way. Maybe somebody else felt that way. Maybe you were tied to something else as well. Or somebody was here. And you've been left after some serious contemplation to really feel like you're stuck. You're stuck in a bad situation. Or at least that's how you feel. You're stuck in a bad situation. So that's where your body is, it looks like, but your mind seems to be somewhere else. Look at this. We have touch. Did I say Nine of Wands? And then we have the Page of Wands as well. So you may be trying to move towards something else, Leo. I mean, the sad part is something here has really left you feeling out. It's let you feeling like something was definitely mishandled, okay? That you missed an opportunity here, that you've been just stuck, trapped, couldn't do anything. You've had your hands tied. Again, there may have been some kind of emotional poverty or actual financial poverty. But I think you got your eyes on what makes you happy, okay? On your opportunity here, or on your wish fulfillment, I should say. But, you know, something here is keeping you in some kind of loss and grief here, some kind of despair. And I don't know what that is. Maybe it's keeping you from moving forward too. But then we see the Chariot card. We see the Knight of Wands, which both tell me that you're moving forward. All right. So whatever you're going through, you're definitely coming out of that. That's the good news. Okay. The Knight of Wands, though, can indicate to me that someone is making some kind of quick decision. Somebody that's very generous and ambitious. Okay. Knight of Wands can also, though, as you know, be called the player card because it's all about the passion, right? Coming in, coming out as quick as possible, getting what you want and leaving. You know, the Knight of Wands loves a challenge. So definitely be careful about that if that is you, if that is your energy here. But I do think that you're going to be receiving some kind of good news here. All right. And I think that's going to help you to really kind of push forward in a situation. It might be about a job. It might be about an opportunity. It might be something here to speak to this, whoever this is, the snowflake. All right. That may have gotten lost in the mix here, that you may have walked away from due to differences, or maybe they walked away from you. All right. So let's see what the outcome is here. Let me get another deck for that. So what is the outcome, Spirit, for my Leos? Oh, wow. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. You might be moving towards the Queen of Wands here, Sagittarius energy. So someone that's very confident, independent, probably a good business person, very fierce, very magnetic. Wow, this could be somebody that you've been keeping an eye on, or maybe they've been keeping an eye on you. There could be some kind of communication that's coming in as well, okay? I think you're both very curious about one another and what's happening here. There's that Knight of Wands again, though. We've already seen that twice now. There may be some really intense passion between you and this other person. Strong sexual desires, but you have to make sure that this is not some kind of pursuit of lust here. Maybe you feel that way. You know, maybe that's something that you want to know ahead of time, or maybe the other person feels that way as well. But look at this. Yeah. I mean, I think I think there's going to be some healing in this situation. There could be some kind of renewed hope and faith. Definitely some kind of universal alignment. Okay. But what I'm feeling, especially up here from what we saw here on the top, If somebody is going to want to be honest, that may actually be what creates this. That may be what actually tips the scale so that two people can talk and begin the healing process. Here we do have 3 of Wands, which shows me somebody who's really going to pursue their plans here. This could be 2 people. This could show me expansion and growth. It could also tell me foreign travel. There's definitely some kind of travel that's involved in this. Maybe they travel to see you or vice versa. 3 of Wands, though, is definitely putting plans into action. Okay, yeah, and taking the jump here, trusting the universe to kind of carry you. So you're really kind of leaping. Somebody here is definitely going to be leaping into the unknown. You're the other person here, leaping towards this brand new beginning, trying to bridge, I feel like bridge the gap, or maybe clear. I definitely feel there's going to be some kind of clearing up, some kind of honesty. Somebody wants to clear up something that has happened. Some kind of truth will be spoken. Trust in the universe. Look at this Ace of Wands. Yeah. And you guys may feel like you're on some kind of new adventure together, okay? You could both be, I don't know, there could be a spark of inspiration. I mean, honestly, it looks to me, if this is really the snowflake, okay, up at the top, this shows me this could be a very unique relationship where you both actually do bring out the best in each other, your creative sides, all sides, actually. All right, but the Ace of Wands definitely shows me creative growth here. There could be creativity in this. There could be growth. There could be sparks of inspiration as well, but definitely new adventures with the Ace of Wands here. Also, I'm feeling a lot of healing, and I just saw the 4 of Swords on the bottom too, which also always tells me that there's some kind of healing that will be taking place. Maybe you both take a space of rest. Maybe you've both been working hard or going through some things, and now you just take a space of rest and you begin the healing process as well. But that star definitely tells me spiritual healing. All right. Oh, wow. And then on the bottom, we have the 2 of Cups. All right, so definitely a love connection. This could very well be a soulmate connection here. Certainly a very strong bond, a lot of mutual attraction. Let me see what this person might wish to say to you. Are there any hidden messages here, Spirit, that need to be said? Oh, this person feels you've moved on. I'm resisting my desires for you. I feel we've grown apart and you may have moved on. Okay, good to know. Again, I think that's where that honesty card comes in, because someone needs to really speak their truth in this matter to begin the healing process. I wasn't sure what this connection was, but I know it is important to me. But now I know it's important to me. I've been hiding from our love for far too long. Wow. Okay. So definitely some distance between 2 people. It's hard for me to admit that I still feel a deep connection to you that I do not feel with anyone else. Okay. So even though it's unspoken, it's clearly still there. I miss your beautiful smile. I took it for granted because it used to light up my world. Wow, that's deep. Okay, and then I could never hide from you. You always saw straight through me. I tried to keep up a facade, but I failed. That could have been part of the issue as well, especially if somebody here ghosted in this situation or ran off. That could have, the insecure part could have been part of the issue as well. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you. If it does, please don't forget to hit the like button. I will see you guys very soon. Bye, Leo.